Hi, we are here from Housing Forward. I am Linda Schuler, Executive Director,
I'm Jim Heininger, President of the Board.
and we are thrilled to be a beneficiary of the Strawn Family Marathon. Thank you, Anton, Kirsten, Jack, and Sophie for spending your weekend running a marathon in your backyard.
Housing Forward's mission is to end homelessness in West Suburban Cook County. We start by working to prevent homelessness, working with individuals who are at risk or housing instability to provide them the emergency assistance that they need to be able to stay on their feet. Then we respond to those individuals who are facing homelessness. We have the largest shelter program, thanks to the communities of faith in our area, where we're able to provide a night of shelter, a dinner, a breakfast, and case management support to help those individuals as they go through this traumatic period. And finally, we work to stabilize individuals by putting them in actual housing of their own. We run the largest scattered site housing effort in the West Suburban Cook County and case management support to help those individuals. Now, this has been a really trying time with COVID-19. It's put a lot of pressure on organizations like ours who work with this incredibly vulnerable population. So we appreciate your support. It's allowing us to be able to not only meet the services that they need, but also keep an eye out for their safety and well-being. Linda's going to provide a little bit more update on how we've responded to this particular situation.
So, to expand on what Jim mentioned about Housing Forward and us stepping into action and responding to the needs of individuals who are literally homeless, those that were sleeping in our rotating emergency shelter, or for individuals that are actually on the street, unsheltered. We had put together a congregate shelter where people could stay 24/7, and we were doing that for about 6 days at Oak Park Temple in Oak Park. And after a period of time, it became evident that we were going to need to convert that model into hotel settings and individual accommodations for roughly 60 some people that we were serving in that period of time. Since then, everybody's been stable, and it's been fantastic, and we've had this tremendous response from the community. So thank you all to those supporters out there and volunteers that have already made significant contributions to our effort of making sure that those who are homeless have a safe place to go, and they can actually shelter in place themselves. So since March, we have provided almost 3,300 nights of shelter in these individual accommodations and almost 10,000 meals. And that's a combination of volunteer contributions, a couple of caterers that we have hired, as well as local restaurants who have all been tremendous, again, in responding to the meal needs of our clients. 3 meals a day, delivered every single day. And thank you for all those that have made that level of contribution to this response effort. Through May, we don't know exactly how long people are going to be staying in these individual accommodations and hotels, but those numbers will actually double then, right? We'll have almost 6,500 individual nights of shelter that will be providing almost 20,000 meals. And again, all contributions from both financial as well as individual meals that have been prepared by volunteers. So that's our response effort that is underway and likely through the end of May. We're also preventing homelessness. So those, again, as Jim has mentioned, those that are at risk of losing their home. The unemployment check has run out, the stimulus check has run out. People who may have never ever thought that they weren't going to be able to pay their own housing costs. We will be there. We will be able to step in, help out with that rental assistance, security deposits if housing has unfortunately already been lost. So please remember that that is another tier of our initiative that Housing Forward is stepping up to the plate on, and being able to provide that rental assistance to prevent homelessness from the outset. And then lastly is that stabilizing response. So we've got about 104 people in the hotels right now. So we started with 64, we're now at 104 That's about a 50% increase than we would normally be serving in our emergency overnight shelter. We don't want to have to move those people back into a shelter setting. So that means a huge lift of getting all those people into a long-term housing solution. That's going to require another significant level of support in terms of locating landlords within our 27 community service area and house to home kits and what have you. So that's going to be another phase of our response. Thank you to the Strawn family for recognizing the important work that Housing Forward is doing to both prevent, respond, and stabilize those in our community.
So Anton, Kirsten, Jack, Sophie, and that really handsome golden retriever in your family there, thanks for your support, thanks for your energy, thanks for your compassionate hearts.
Thanks for the incredible idea. Good luck. Thanks for the amazing work.
Hydrate.